Gregory, on my word, will not carry tools.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, and we be in collar. We'll draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of the collar.
I mean, and we be in collar. We'll draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of the collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wool of any man or maid of Montague.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall.
'Tis true, and therefore women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall and thrust his maids to the wall.
Quarrel is between our masters and us their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids. I will cut their heads off.
The heads of the maids?
Aye, the heads of the maids, or the maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
They must take it in sense thy feel it.
They shall feel while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hadst been poor John, draw thy tool. Here comes two of the house of Montague.
Alright.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Are we coming by now?
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them, if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side, if I say, eh?
No.
No, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better?
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
Hey, guys! Run it out! Go! Hey! Hey, you part fools! Put thy swords up! You know not what you do.
What art thou drawn among these heartless hens? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy name.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What? Drawn in talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward! Crazy!
What noise is this? Give me my long sword, ho!
A crutch, why you call a sword?
My sword, I say. Old Montague has come and flourishes his blade in spite of me.
Thou villain Capulet, hold me not, let me go!
Thou shalt not stir one foot to seek a foe.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor, stained steel. Will they not hear? What ho! You men, you beasts, to quench that fire, your burniest rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins. Oh pain, torture, from those bloody hands, throw your tempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, read an airy word. Montague, have thrice disturbed the streets of these citizens, and may Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans and hands as old. Your lives shall pay for forfeit of peace. For this time, and all rest depart away. You Capulets shall go along with me. And Montague, come by this afternoon. To know our further pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place, once more, on pain and death. All the men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew, where were you when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours close fighting ear I did approach. I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt, with his sword prepared, which as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, who, nothing hurt withdraw, hissed him scorn. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk aboard, where underneath the grove of sycamore, that westward rooteth from the city's side, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring the affections by my own, which then most sought where most might not be found, being one too many by my weary self, pursued by humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with his deep sighs. But all soon the all-cheering sun should the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains of Aurora's bed. Away from the light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself. Shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless my good counsel may cause the remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn from him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends, but he, his own affections counselor, is to himself, and I will not say how true, but to himself, so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is the bud bit with an envious worm, ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the sun. Could we but learn from his whence sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as now.
See where he comes. So please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shift. Come, madam, let's away.
Ooh, so manly.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that, which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor, where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled, still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate, O anything, of nothing first create, O heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep, That is not what it is. This love feel I, that feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz I rather weep.
Good heart, at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Griefs of my own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate, to have it pressed. With more of thine, this love that thou hast shown, doth add more grief to much of mine own. Love is a smoke, raised with the fume of sighs, being purged a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed, a sea nourished with lovers' tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gale, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my coz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some otherwhere.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why, no. But sadly tell me who.
Bid a sick man in sadness make his will. Ah, word I'll urge to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good markman, and she's fair, I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
Well, in that hit you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit, and in strong proof of chastity well armed, from love's weak childish bow she lives unharmed. She will not stay the siege of loving terms, nor bid the encounter of assailing eyes, nor open her lap to saint seducing gold. Oh, she's rich in beauty, only poor, that when she dies, with beauty dies her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste?
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. For beauty, starved with her severity, cuts beauty off from all posterity. She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite. In question more, these happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows. Being black puts us in mind, they hide the fair. He that is strucken blind cannot forget. Precious treasure of his eyesight lost, show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed this passing fair? Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctor on, or else die in debt.